Yo, what's up guys? How's it going? It's Buster here. Welcome back to another video. Today's video isn't really necessarily a how-to video because I don't really know how to do what I'm gonna be doing today. It's just more to document the mod I'm doing and show you guys how it looks, what I'm doing to the car. Yeah, so today's video I'm gonna be actually changing all the little green lights around the radio. I'm gonna make them white to hopefully modernize the interior the way it looks, because the green looks really dated. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. Like I said, I don't know how to solder any bulbs or anything, so I am not even gonna try it. I have a friend who has an idea how to do it, but even like has an idea how to solder like simple stuff, but he even said he doesn't even want to tackle it because the bulbs are like really tiny. So I'm actually gonna be taking parts, maybe my car too, to a guy that he's pretty good with this kind of stuff. He does this for a bunch of 2IS owners. I recommended him to many people already over the years. He's the one that actually did my needles on my cluster. I mean, he's the one that made them blue. But yeah, so I'm gonna actually be taking the parts off the car today, and I'm taking it to him because he's local to me. And which I'm gonna take it tomorrow. I'm just gonna take it off today just so I can have it all ready for tomorrow and just show up to his place. And yeah, so I'm just gonna be taking it off the car, and he's gonna make the lights from green to white. I'm just not really gonna show you guys how to remove the parts because I've already shown you guys for the most part. Probably the only thing I'm gonna show is how to remove the vent, the center air vent, like on top of the radio, because I don't think I've showed that when I did the radio swap. I already had the radio off the car when I started recording. I'm just gonna show you guys like how I would probably recommend doing it, so you don't break the vent or you don't mess up your dash. It is still really annoying to remove. I don't know why Lexus did that. Those little tabs on top, really annoying to mess with. They break super easily too. You know, it's funny because like at the end, towards the end of the last video, I did say that I was pretty much done with installing interior mods and I'm gonna start focusing on the exterior. But I was like, you know, this is for sure something I want to do, like 100%. And I had the updated stop button that's white. I have the white light, so I'm like, I have to do this ASAP just so it can all match. So I just, you know, decided to do this already. But I actually did already start doing something for the exterior. It's like, you can maybe tell it is a little bit different from last time you guys seen it. I'll show you guys what I did. But yeah, for the most part, I am done with the exterior. I mean, the interior of this car. Maybe in the future, in a couple months, in a year, or whatever, I might get a carbon wheel just to have a carbon wheel because I've always wanted a carbon steering wheel. But I am actually really happy with the blue bottom ISF wheel that I have. So I don't know about keep the carbon wheel, but I think I'll buy one just to say I've had one in this car because I've always liked the way they look. I do think they're getting a little bit played out just because of like Alibaba, like selling carbon wheels for super cheap. So I think too many people now have carbon wheels that they're getting played out. But I still think they look really good. So maybe one day I'll probably get one. Yeah, so let me show you guys what I did to the exterior. I mean, it's nothing crazy. That's why I didn't record. That's why I didn't show you guys. But look at how the car looks right now. I just washed it yesterday. It's all clean and stuff. But yeah, what I recently did the other day was wrap my roof. It used to be wrap my roof black. You know, it's nothing new because I used to have this. That's why I didn't want to really show a video because I used to have this on my car. I took it off a couple months ago, and I did plan on putting it back. I just didn't want to do it yet. I wanted to like mod the exterior, just see how it looks all silver, and then put the roof black. So yeah, so that's how it is right now. The exterior, I just started doing that. I don't know if I'll do black carbon or black mirror covers. Like I used to have black mirror covers. I bought them brand new from the dealer. I think they're like $150 for both sides painted. But I don't know if I'll do that again. And maybe if I get mirror covers that are dark or like a different color, it's gonna be carbon. I don't think it'll be black anymore. But yeah, I mean, it used to look good with the black roof. It will combine, especially with the VLANs too, with the black housing. since I mean these have a black housing too, but not as much as the VLANs. The VLANs have like a really black housing, so everything kind of just went well with each other in my opinion. Yeah, so this is how the car looks now. Like I said, gonna be doing this final interior mod. So obviously you guys know I've shown you guys before too. I mean, it's a little hard to tell, I guess, but all these lights right here are green. You kind of see it right there. I don't know, maybe, but yeah. So all of this is gonna be white to hopefully match this. This is kind of bluish, so it may not match it. I don't know. We'll see what kind of like white he gives it. But I wouldn't even be mad if it's just straight up white. And this is like has a bluish tint. So yeah, so it's gonna be all of these, this, steering wheel buttons, and then this. I don't think anything else lights up. I don't think these buttons light up. I think this does light up right here on the vents, but it's so small that there's literally no point of doing that on both sides. Yeah, you can kind of see it green right there. These don't light up at all because they're not even connected. The harness is actually a bit different for the 09 vent. So yeah, these don't even light up at all. But yeah, so I'm gonna be taking this off. I'm gonna be taking this off, steering wheel buttons, and the radio. So yeah, so let me get my tools and I'll show you guys to remove this vent. After that, I'm just not gonna show you guys. I'm gonna probably show you guys once like I'm heading over to the guy's house. I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow, going over to his house. So yeah, so let me just show you guys how to remove this real quick, and then let me get back to you guys. All right, so here it is. How to take out the vent. So you see, like there's tabs right here at the top. Let me see if I can hold the light and point with my finger. But there's like one right here. There should be another one. I have this one's already broken. I bought it broken. There's one right here, and there's one over here. So these you just stick your flathead or something pointy, and that car has a lot of bass. And then you just pull these tabs down until they clip down. I might have broke that one. I don't know. Like I said, doing this van is really annoying. All right, so now this is where people break or mess up their dash. Now that you have all these tabs down already, you can see they're all down. This is where people mess up their dash. They use a flathead or they use like a plastic trim remover and start like stabbing it here. I would recommend you not do that. You could do that if you don't care about your dash. I don't really care about my dash, but still I don't want to mess up the dash. I do want to replace it soon. That's probably actually another like interior mod I'm gonna do, but that's gonna be in a couple months or whatever. What's it called? Yeah, I would recommend you get a hook or some sort. I don't remember what I used last time when I swapped out my radio. I don't know. I think I used this. That's the only hook thing I have. So yeah, so I will recommend you just stick it in here and try to get behind this part. So just stick it pretty far in, to be honest. I think I used this. I'm not quite sure, but just stick it in. Once you like hook it, just pry it out. There it is. There you go. That will most likely you won't break anything inside. I mean, I guess it's still possible, but most likely you won't. But you definitely won't be messing up your dash. If you try, like other people, they be trying to put it off from here, from like these fins or these inner fins, and you break those. Those are very delicate. But if you put a hook all the way inside, and you go from like right here, and like you stick this hook. I don't want you. It's all messed up and stuff. Yeah. Let me take off this thing because I don't want it to break. My hands are like really full right now, so let me take off this little hook, and then I don't want it to break anything while my hands are completely full with the camera and the light. So hold on. All right. So yeah. So I took out the hook already. And like I said, damn, bro, this is so annoying working in the dark. Yeah, like I said, like put the hook in there so it pops up right here, grab it from back here, and just yank it out. That will help protect your vent so it doesn't break. You see everything in there works, and then it will help protect your dash. But yeah, so got this out, so now it's time. Now I'm gonna just get back to the video once I have everything removed. Like I said, I already have shown you guys how to remove all this stuff, like the radio. Well, the radio is self-explanatory. There's 4 bolts, 2 up here, 2 down there, but you got to remove this. And I already showed you guys how to remove this and bottom cover. So yeah, so let me just get back to you guys once I have everything removed. And yeah, so BRB. Alright, yeah, so got the lower dash part off, got this off, the buttons off already, and got the radio off. Not that hard to do. Probably took me like 20-30 minutes to remove everything. But yeah, so I just took off, instead of like taking up the whole dash, all like I said, all I'm really doing is like some sort of things. So I got that part off. You probably see my finger, and then also this part. That's all I took off, just so I don't have to take the whole thing to him. These don't light up. I made sure of that. But yeah, so I have that off, and now tomorrow I'm just gonna be taking stuff to him. Yo, so right here I'm on the way to the guy's place right now. I mean, I could put his card info. Like, I have a photo of his business card. I could put it on the screen, a screenshot for you guys, so you guys can send him a message. He's in Garden Grove for you guys here in SoCal. If you guys wanna like come to him, I've sent many people to him, like I've said before in like previous videos. So I know he does good work. He also did my needles. You see the blue needles. Yeah, look at how the interior looks as I'm driving right now too. So I was gonna come in my Camry, but realistically, honestly, I wanted to come in his car because once he finishes up, like putting on the radio, like the lights and all that, I wanted to be able to install it to make sure everything works before I leave his house. He doesn't live too far away from me, so it's not like it's the end of the world if something does mess up. But I just wanted to make sure before I leave his house, because I wouldn't want to come way out here, especially like put everything, like take it all apart again completely. If I could just do this. I asked a friend if it was cool to drive without the airbag, without the radio, and he was like, yeah, it should be fine. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Obviously, I have a bunch of lights right here: airbag light, tire pressure light, tire TPMS sensor, just system light. But yeah, so I'm just driving in. No AC, no music, so I'm just here with I had the windows down right now, but I'll put them up just so I could record this little part. But yeah, so I'm just probably gonna come back to you guys once everything's back in the car already. Alright guys, so this is the next day actually. I didn't record a video when on my way back home, but I just went out for a little drive right now to show you guys how it looks with the white lights. It's funny because I actually didn't think about telling him what to do for like these blue lights right here. I thought I said, can he make it all white? And I didn't really think about these lights. Good thing he made them blue because it actually looks pretty good in blue. So yeah, you can see how it looks. It doesn't really match the start button, which kind of sucks. It kind of was the point of what I wanted, but honestly, it's not too big of a deal. This is very dim. This is like way brighter. So I do have like one thing that I personally don't really like about this is that these lights are very bright compared to stock for sure. Yeah, these are just very bright. Like at night, they stand out. They actually light up the interior pretty good. Not like the entire interior, but like right here, like right in front of it, it's pretty bright right there. Steering wheel control buttons look really nice. Unfortunately, he said he couldn't actually change the traction button light, which sucks, because that's like right next to the white light. So I would have loved for that to be white, but he was able to change this side to white, so that's cool. But yeah, so that's how the interior looks at night now. Another thing I guess is kind of like annoying is that when you dim the lights like in the interior to like dark, the radio portion of it doesn't turn off. He said since this is like an '09 radio, I believe he said he had to add a resistor or something to it to the radio portion of this. I don't know maybe that's affected why this doesn't turn off. But this doesn't turn off even if I like dim the whole all the interior. Also, I guess these two. I don't know if these actually turn off when I have when I dim it. I'm pretty sure they do, but yeah, these don't turn off. That doesn't turn off. It's kind of annoying, I guess, but not too big of a deal. I mean, if I were to turn off my screen, that's all. This is the interior. If you want to just be in night mode, like when you're just cruising at night, like just chilling, or you want to be parked on like somewhere with the car on. I mean, when the car's off, obviously it turns off. But yeah, that's one thing I would say that's kind of annoying on this. I kind of wish that it didn't stay on like that, but can't complain. I do actually don't know if I like how bright the lights are. I might, because I believe there's either two or three LEDs at each button. Um, so I don't know. I might tell them if you could remove one if it's just too bright. Uh, yes. And why might I have to like tell them, ask them why the radio portion doesn't turn off? But other than that, I mean, honestly, the interior does look really good. Like the fact that it's white looks really good. The, the only thing I don't like is how bright it is, but that's not the end of the world. It makes the interior look very modern, having white buttons. Could have probably even had them do like the window control switches. I don't know if you could really see the lights, but honestly, they're not even that big of a deal. They're hardly noticeable. But other than that, yeah, I'm really happy with the way this looks in terms of just makes the interior look pretty modern. Yeah, I'm just cruising back home right now, just cruising around. Um, but yeah, guys, so I guess I'll just end the video here. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like it. If you want to see more videos like this, um, I guess this wasn't really an install video, but it was just more just to let you guys know, like I mentioned earlier, what I'm doing. But yeah, if you guys want to see more videos, just subscribe, uh, comment. If you want to support the channel as well, follow me on Instagram, Busta_IS350. DM me if you have any questions. I'll try my best to help you guys out when it comes to the 2IS stuff. But yeah, I mean, so other than that, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed and take care.